ส่งชุดไปแล้วอยากให้ส่งรูป
มาครับผม
มันสิ่งเนี้ยเราไม่ได้เรียกว่าการเคารพพื้นที่ส่วนตัวของกันและกันมันคือสิ่งที่คุณทำเกินไปแล้วเขาอึดอัดแล้วพอเขาอึดอัดเนี่ยมันก็จะเดรนเขาแบบทางสุขภาพจิตเพราะว่าไอ้คุณเด็กประจำเนี่ยก็ออกมาโพสต์อยู่ในTwitterว่าเหนื่อยจิตเหนื่อยใจว่าจะเลิกเล่นแล้วว่าจะแบบว่าจะเลิกโพสต์แล้วแต่แน่นอนว่าด้วยความที่เป็นคนดังว่าจะเลิกโพสต์แล้วแต่แน่นอนว่าด้วยความที่เป็นคนดังเขาก็มีคนติดตามเยอะทุกคนก็เหมือนกับแบบชอบมาคุยอินเทอร์แอคกันแล้วมันก็เป็นส่วนหนึ่งของชีวิตอ่ะก็เลยไม่อยากให้เลิกกันไปซึ่งเขาบอกคือจริงๆอ่ะ
เจอโตริโน่ครับหลังจากฟอร์มอันหัวแตกของลิเวอร์พูลเมื่อคืนนะฮะทำให้ก็แต่อูรช่างพอมัน
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Stay tuned for the live action. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Will he find the net? It is the ideal opening.
Well, here we can see again just how well Salah did to get the cross into such a good area. And from that sort of range, Pulisic wasn't going to miss. It's a really well-worked goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Salah. That's a good ball. Well, possibilities inside the box. Harry Kane moves infield away from the touchline.
โอ้โหมาดิเคน
Two goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0. And passing it well. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Kane. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. It's with Araujo. Well, credit to
คือ
him
กะ
for the
นะให้
challenge
เคน
and
เล
the
ย
throw-in
เล่น
conceded.
กลางลุกปั้นน้องมันเล่นตัดเข้าในยิงสวยๆเลย
Carolinetti. Lovera. Linetti. And a Torino throw in here. Well, he's certainly not alone. As eyes for goal. Straight forward for the keeper. Harry Kane. Pulisic now. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Will it happen this time? Well, winning back possession. Well, I think we need to quickly join Alex Scott because there's been a change to the scoreline in the Hellas Verona game, Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Hellas Verona. They've scored the opener here with 29 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Oh, the threat is there. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, very poor free kick technique, you've got to say.
Well, I don't think he'll be taking the next free kick. There's one or two players that are particularly unhappy with him.
Salah. Nice looking pass. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Yeah, he's struggled to get on the ball in dangerous areas. You can argue the service hasn't been good enough, but I don't think his movement has been dynamic as it normally is. He certainly needs to improve here.
Oh, what an opportunity. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Sandro Tonali. Kane. And he has options available. But nothing comes of it. It's with Araujo. Linetti. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. So there goes the half-time whistle. It is an acceptable scoreline from the point of view of the visitors. They find themselves on top, Stuart.
Well, as we highlighted, they look like a side who will score goals every time they go for.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Superbly read and executed. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here, but timely defending when it mattered. Salah. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. Plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Now, who can he play it to? Could be troublesome. Determined defending. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Favouring the short one. And looking towards the back post. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, here's the replay, and they work it well just to change the angle on the cross, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Bad shit.
3 goals without reply. Cesare Casade. Abuklal. Might be able to produce from this position. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Oh, really careless. They might be in. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, they need to get bodies back. Could be. The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see here, a lot of credit has to go to Pulisic, who picks out the perfect pass, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Lopsided contest, 4-0.
เจอแพ้ซึ่งก็จะเป็นแบบที่ที่ที่ที่ที่จะ
Vlasic onto Lazaro.
จะเจอคนละ7 โมง 15
Araujo. Linetti onto Casade. Plenty of support here, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. This looks promising. Real chance. And able to get a body in the way. Lazaro. Looking for the right angle. And possession given away. Terrific ball there. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Another block. And a goal kick given. And time for the change now. Well read to win possession back. Must score! No goal, it won't count. The flag was raised.
Well, he did finish it well, but I think everybody knew he was offside there.
Yusuf Fofana. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Great defending! Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, we talked about their ability to score goals at the top of the game, and once again they delivered. For me, they're always looking for the most dangerous pass, which is a great example to teams that keep possession.
Grazie per averci concesso alcuni minuti per rispondere alle nostre domande. Lasciamo andare.
Salve a tutti. Siamo pronti, direi che possiamo cominciare. Direi che può bastare.
'What would this great sport be without derby passion? Two teams who know plenty about each other, but aren't very fond of each other. Next on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And so the battle commences. The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Pivotal moment defensively. Well, as we glance at the table, it really is shaping up to be a captivating season, highly competitive, especially at the summit.
Well, what a great title.
Oh, really good header, really fine goalkeeping. It's opening up for them. Can he put them in front? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Well, it can be an absolute joy watching Christian Pulisic in action. Stuart, what do you think we might see from him in this game?
Well, Derek, this season, he's been outstanding on occasions. His goal tally is really, really good. He looks a threat whenever he gets the ball. And his movement's been excellent. I'm sure he'll add to his tally today. And they're going to have to mark him really tightly.
And Vicario has it now. Daniel Maldini. Beautifully weighted ball. Big chance. Oh, goal! They struck first, and what a way to silence the crowd.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Very effective pass. Just cutting off the supply. Jimenez. Maldini. Now what can they do from here? Scamacca. Opportunity! And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Agudelo. Giving the ball away. Daniel Maldini. It needs an accurate cross. Now a decent position. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now. Kane, can he put it away? A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
ยิงในบ้านแล้วมันเละอย่างนี้
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Mario Pasalic. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, not really too many opportunities for Mo Salah to show us class in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, he's just not found his form today. He doesn't look quite right. Unless he can impose himself on this game and start threatening the keeper, they're going to lose this one.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Chance to make a game of it here. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit, that's a good finish. Great composure.
Tactic.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Can he find the right pass? Determined defending. And the referee blows for a foul. Daniel Maldini. Really good build-up, but no end product. Could be threatening. And the clearance there means a corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Front hand on the ball. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Kane. And a useful cross. Well, mopping up defensively. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Bakker. Mario Pasalic. And that was a very fine read. Firing it towards goal. Determined defending. Well, beaten easily here. Must be! The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Fikayo Tomori. Pulisic. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it.
Tactic. Tactic.
Back from the brink, and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And then just look at the finish, Derek. He reads the fight perfectly and absolutely smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. There's just no stopping that.
There were many who had counted them out. This has been quite the fight back. Bakker is with Pasalic, trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. A fine reading of the situation. Sandro Tonali. Now Harry Kane. attacking options appear plentiful. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Maldini. Scamacca. Dangerous looking attack. Can they forge ahead? Can he find the net? Able to close down the shot. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take.
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
อันนี้ยิงมันแฮร์รี่เคนมียิงได้ลูกหนึ่งแล้วก็เปลี่ยนมาเป็นคนแอสซิสต์นะว่าโดนเขาปิดหมดเลยเขาปิดหมดแล้วโอ้โหลูกนี้เรียกว่าแท็กติกเลยเปิดครึ่งหลังมาแฮร์รี่เคนโยนขึ้นหน้าราฟาเอล เลอามีความเร็วเลยละลูกนี้ก็เป็นแฮร์รี่เคนไง2 แอสซิสต์1 ประตู 2 แอสซิสต์คุ้มสุดแล้วทุกดีลที่ผ่านมาแฮร์รี่เคนณตอนนี้นะเดี๋ยวถ้าเคนมาดูทีว่าเคนจะเป็นยังไงดีลที่คุ้มหรือเปล่าถ้ามีแอสซิสต์กระจายก็นั่นแหละตอบโจทย์ถ้าเป็นอย่างนั้นคือเราเจอกันช้าไปแชมเปี้ยนลีกครับเจอกับ PSV เอลเฟนตอนนี้อยู่อันดับ12มี10 คะแนนPSV PSV are fineก็ต้องยอมรับนะว่าสไลมาเกอร์ฤดูกาลนี้ต้องยอมเล่นแบ็คขวาเงินเพราะว่าไม่มีที่ลงให้จริงๆถ้าไม่เล่นแบ็คขวาไม่มีที่ลงแล้ว
For battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch, and to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. Next on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu for you is Champions League football, this league phase game. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, it's always difficult away from home, but if all goes according to plan, they should book themselves a well-deserved playoff spot. Let's hope they play well.
That's how the lineup looks for PSV.
Well, it's a back four, a narrow midfield three, and a very disconnected front three. But if the midfield players give good support to the central striker, this 4-3-3 system could work really well today.
Well, no danger now.
บอลมีนะบอลโฮมจ้ะคงทำผลงานได้นะลูกนี่คือคนที่ใส่
Likes to run with the ball at his
ให้
feet.
ลงเล่นแน่ๆแต่ผลงานเองไม่ได้เรื่องเลย
Miller. Shaping to shoot. Vital intervention. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yeah, it was a penalty for
Sorry,
Fiorentina.
Alex, could be a goal here.
นี่ไงล่ะไม่อย่างนั้น
An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
เอียงลูกนี้ world class
And back underway. 1-0 it
เด็กของ
is.
เรากำลังเติบโต
Fairman. I'm sure quite a few people were asking the question, what is the manager thinking about playing him in this position?
Derek, he's got to tuck this away.
Inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Who can they pick out? Well, it's a moment he would like to have back if possible. And they do like to press whenever they can. Sanz. Now we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Real Sociedad. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 16 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Well read to win possession back. Moreau. Now options are plenty. Stopped a surefire goal. It was perfectly timed. It's going to be a corner.
ในทางนั้นรักษาเต็มๆไม่ต้องมีหนึ่งนะสแลมแมคเกอร์
Over it comes. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Nicely blocked. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And the keeper's hand
เลือก
off
สี
the
ทาง
trick.
นั้น
Throw in for PSV. Oh, danger here. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
Maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Moreau. Good work from PSV to win it back. And space for them here on the flank. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
ทำอะไรลงไป
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Good looking ball. There could be a chance now. And Pulisic has it. Can he finish? Now he must favour the cross. And making the move to the inside. And he read it well defensively. Fairman. And you need your defender to take charge. Teammates available. Joey Fairman. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Morrow. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Can he give them the lead? And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. The cross is on, and making his move inside. That was going in! And the counter looks on here, options available. Well, they have to pay attention. Kane, let's see about the cross. Well, nothing untoward happened. A lot of space to attack. Spot on with that tackle. Plenty of live football coming your way right here on EA TV.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Cutting the ball back. And that piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And time for the change now. Well, foul play, says the referee. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. Miller. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Good use of advantage by the referee. Oh, surely. Watching him. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
เรียกบ้าอะไรขึ้น
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
Well, there it is. 3-1 the current scoreline here. Well, that one has promise. And back with Miller now. Well, he's certainly not alone. And playing it through. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
And over it comes. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And he read it superbly. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Mauro Junior. Miller. And he stopped them in their tracks. Now counter-attacking possibilities. In with a chance. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, time for a scoring update because things are changing. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Real Sociedad. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. They've pulled one back.
Oh, wait a minute, could be in here. And getting in the way of that superb defensive play. 10 minutes to go then. Well, we did have to cut off Alex for understandable reasons in this case. To confirm, Real Sociedad have found the net in that game, and they're on top currently, 3-1. Great vision from Harry Kane, but no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Veerman. Well, that took confidence. Looking for someone to play it to. And the keeper flips himself at the ball. Another goal from his corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Well, no real accuracy and easy for the keeper. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Good ball to switch the play. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it?
yes
Yeah, here's the set-up play. Well, it's a great little back heel, isn't it? And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Back underway and quite the story being written in this one. 3-all. And that is that. Full time here and a draw. The two teams couldn't be separated. What did you make of the visitors' performance?
Yes, Derek, they certainly weren't at their best today, but sometimes you just have to keep fighting, keep believing, and that's what...
โอกาสดีกี่ทีก็ปัดนะปัด
Time for a few questions. Thanks very much.
เสมอ2 นัดโอกาสยิงนัดละ4 ครั้ง
eyes on one man in wonderful form. Can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? Hello and welcome, and as you can see, Arctic conditions enveloping the stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
And here's the Roma starting 11.
Well, it's a 3-5-2 formation, but the player that holds everything together is the deep midfield player. He's good defensively, but he's also a very good passer of the ball. He's key to their game plan here.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And the match is underway. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. He's got to score! And inches away. Didn't miss by very much at all. And that was a very fine read. Alex Berenguer. Here's Cristante. Oh, moving it nicely. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can he find the right pass? And he takes it on. Simple save, really. Schick. Now with Berenguer. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's certainly on fire at the moment. He looks fit, he looks sharp, and he's full of confidence. He's just been too hot to handle, and I fully expect him to score again today.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this! And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Chance to play it in. And Patrick Schick now. To manoeuvre on the wing. And a chance for them to notch in front. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
เอาเรื่อง
Well, as the replay shows, that's such a brilliant bit of skill to set up the chance. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can
เจ
do
อ
about
เอ
that.
สโลมาแล้วก็ดึงตัวประกบโล่งๆนะฮะ
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, the keeper had to intervene
คน
under
นี้
a
เอ
bit
ลิ
of
สัน
pressure there.
เอลิสันเปิดมาให้คูบิเนสถึงวาเลซัสโอ้โหคูบิเนส
Tomori.
เฮ้ย
Tonali with it.
โตนาลี่โอ้โหจ่ายลูกนี้
And the referee says penalty. Well, he's also
ต้อง
showing
เลื่อน
him the
ตาม
yellow
ล้าง
card.
ตามเช็ด
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
Chance to equalise here. And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, here it is again. He makes it look so easy. The keeper dives slightly early, and he passes it into the other side. Really confident finish.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game.
โอ้โหออกดิ
That's a good looking shot. And the keeper grabbing hold of that free kick. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details.
It's a goal for Napoli. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 30 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Pulisic. Kane. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Brian Cristante. Did really well to get through. And he takes it on. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. Sandro Tonali. Pulisic. They've regained possession. To jump in front. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Possession lost, intercepted. Dogbeak. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Good looking move. Has eyes for goal. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Oh, nice ball over the top. Just knocked it out of there. Dogbeak. It looks promising. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Salah. Mo Salah. Harry Kane has the freedom of the stadium.
Oh.
Well, hit on the volley. Terrific strike.
Well, it's a very difficult technique, but I actually think he should be scoring there.
ซาร่าหายไปตลอดทั้งเกมครับไม่มีโอกาสได้โยนได้จ่าย
Well, this is the home of
ถ้าเกิด
live
แอสซิสต์
football,
ประตูซะ
and we
แล้ว
have more action from Serie A coming up here on EA TV. It's Roma. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment away again with the score of 3-1. Artem Dovbyk. Do they mean business on this occasion? And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up.
จบเรื่องนี้
Well, they've decided to make a change. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Trying to deliver it accurately. Just over the top in the end. High pressing at its best. Salah could reduce the deficit. Oh, pure class! Unbridled joy for him and the supporters.
Well, here it is again, and what can you say about this? That's a great bit of skill and a brilliant goal.
On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? Schick. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Cristante. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. A short corner, let's see. Just the challenge that was required. Could be a chance to break here.
โอ้โหโล่ง
Oh, genuine chance. Oh, there it is. This is astonishing stuff. Now they find
ๆส
themselves
กอร์
back
คุ้น
here.
ๆ3 นัดหลังสุด
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Schick now. And he stopped them in their tracks. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, this is the home of
Oh.
football. EA TV.
ฟาวอะไร
Delighted
อ่ะ
that you're with us. I hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Players waiting in the centre. And defending as a unit. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. And they remain locked together, these two sides, on the back of that save.
Well, that keeps it all level. What an important save that is.
And they're making a change. Able to skip past his man. Nicely blocked. Ryan Gravenberg. And taken away from Salah. Might be onto something with that ball. Schick. And the
มันจะจบสกอร์ที่3 นัดแล้วไง
certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take.
Well, it was excellent.
บ้าไปเนี่ย9 ทีละแต้มเสมอ4 นัดติดกันเจริญแหละหลังจากชนะติดกันมา6 นัดก็เสมอติดกันไปเลย3 นัดในลีกโอ้โหเทนยังไม่มาอยู่ดีวันที่31บ้าไปเลยเจอยูเว่อะไรสิ้นเดือนไม่เจอวันที่1วันที่2
Grazie per la pazienza. Possiamo dare inizio a questa conferenza stampa. Mi dispiace. ตั้งเงินไปหมดที่อะไรแล้วก็ขายเลยแล้วกันถ้าต่อสัญญาไม่ได้
We've really made it to the business end now. Just 4 teams left in the cup, and the scene is set for an enthralling semi-final. Who will make it through to the showpiece event? Stay tuned. We'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And a potentially exciting occasion on the cup front. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, the play. I think we should have a really good game here.
And the old lady of Italian football going with this starting 11. Ruben Dias plays with Dario Upamecano in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
หมาเว้ยบอลถ้วย
And they kick off here. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Crossing possibilities. And drawing it back. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Trying to pick out a teammate. And the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way.
นี่ว่ะ
And a goal! That is a very bright start.
บอลสวนกลับสไตล์นี่เลยบอลแบบมีซ้อมถึงซาร่า
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then it's a top-class strike from Kane. His technique is absolutely spot on. Just look at the power he generates here.
โบ้ประตูการของหน้าประสบการณ์
So underway again
มันยิง
here.
โป้งเดียว
1-0
มันจบ
the score.
ได้
Francisco Conceição. Oh, beating his opponent with ease.
อุ้ยอีกแล้วโอ้
And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. Well, some might say he's been fortunate to avoid being shown the card.
Well, I like that from the referee.
And the penalty is converted. The goal is his. And now he can exhale. Back underway. Level pegging. One goal apiece in this game. Francisco Conceição. And whipped into the box. The move breaks down. And the referee spotted the foul but has played advantage. Losing possession a bit easily. Douglas Luiz. The object of the exercise from Juventus is to get it forward. That's what they're doing. And the corner kick, the referee's verdict. And it is a booking, Stuart, and we can see that one coming a mile away.
Well, he's been warned, so no complaints really.
And he clears the danger. Now can they counter clinically? Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Oh, great attacking play. Cross towards that far post. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Rafael Leao. Incisive pass. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Kostic. On to David. Promising looking ball. Superb block on the back of... And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. To give them the lead here. Goal! Taking aim from the spot and finding the target. That one has promise. Sandro Tonali. Now can they make something happen? Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball.
Well, they've created very little in the game so far. Unless they can show more guile in that top third of the field, this is going to be a really disappointing day for them. They need to improve, and quickly.
Quite simply, they just need to get on the ball more than they have been. And it was never really going to be a concern to the keeper, that one. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Mo Salah. Just the challenge that was required. Kostic. Jonathan David. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And the whistle is sounded. That will be all for the first 45 here at the Allianz Stadium. So back underway here into the second half. That's a high-quality pass. Mayners. Well, very effective play in possession. Oh, he must favour the cross. Heading it towards goal and connecting with the crossbar.
Well, he's got to head that down, but I have to say, he's a bit unlucky, really.
It's a substitution for Juventus. Agudelo. Ryan Gravenberch. And the ball back with Juve now. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Well, that's fine defensive play. Sandro Tonali. Mickey van de Ven. Fikayo Tomori. Van de Ven. Tonali with it. Gravenberg. Leao. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. I think you might enjoy this game.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Kane. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it fizzled out. David. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? It's not a bad ball. And he clears the danger. And the cross goes in. Could be up for grabs. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert, who gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Harry Kane. Well, the pass not finding its target. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. The referee has let the advantage accrue to Juventus. Prop Mainers. Conceição. The fans are shouting shoot, and a really smart stop. An important one to keep them in with a chance.
Well, that probably would have been it. That's such a vital save from the keeper.
And short it is. Oh, moving it nicely. Upamecano. Nicely blocked. Oh, they have it again. Prop Mainers. And a textbook interception. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Just a chance they could get caught out on the break here. The referee's whistle, and a real treat in store for the travelling fans, because they can now get ready for the final.
Well, it was a tough match, but one they just about deserved to win. The speed of their attacks was brilliant.
ไอ้ควาย
The focus is Trent Alexander-Arnold. A big day for him. Good evening on what is, I regret to have to report, a pretty unpleasant night. The rain has been lashing down here. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And the focus is very much on Serie A, the top division here in Italy. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
And they kick off here. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And that is going to be a free kick. Santiago Jimenez. Early ball in. Under pressure, can he do it? And the keeper's hand does the trick. And Stuart, there's good reason to believe that Harry Kane's incisive presence could represent the difference today.
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats, and it's going to be a real test for that back line to keep him quiet. If they switch off even for a minute, they'll be punished.
Fruitful looking attack. Pulisic. Trent Alexander-Arnold. A really good pass. And that brings the attack to an end. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. But it's a pretty low line at the moment. Pulisic. A smart stop here. Elects to go short. Cutting infield here. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Morata. I must say this looks promising. Oh, good vision. And a goal!
What?
An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
อะไรอะ
Well, here it is again. A little 1-2 starts it all off, and it all leads to a very tidy finish. He just guided it with great technique into the net. It's a really good goal.
Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Well, deemed to be offside by the nearest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Chance to cross. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Morata. Drifting in off the flank. Well, what a stop that was. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Martin Baturina. A chance to whip it in. Angles it back. And that's a very good parry. Pulisic. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Could be. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
ตัดบอลกลางสนามทิ้งไปแล้วครับ
Well, let's look at this again, Derek.
บอลไดเรกหลังขึ้นหน้าอย่างเดียว
Changes hands is so quick, and Kane's strike is absolutely perfect. Pace, power, and accuracy. What a player he is.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Morata. Baturina. This looks promising. And the penalty has been given here.
How are they
Let's try and reduce the deficit. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. And that'll be offside. Kakere. Baturina. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
ดูพาสซิ่งแล้วกัน ตรงกลางไม่มีอ่ะ ตรงกลางไม่เล่นบอลแล้ว ออกขวาอย่างเดียว โยนออกซ้าย นี่คือบอลที่ผมใฝ่ฝัน
So back
มี
underway
เทนขึ้นมา
and
1 คน
an
จ
intriguing
บ
second half in prospect. Able to skip past his man. Morata. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Pulisic. They look as though they want to make this move count. Ryan Gravenberch. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Yeah, that price I think is value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
Decisive in the tackle, and a throw in here.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had much less of the ball, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Well, that's right, preserving the lead and doing it really well. Nice weight on the pass. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, they've decided to make a change. Delivering it. Well, not great from the keeper. Morata. Kakere. Oh, big opportunity. And he got to it fairly easily. Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Trying to really get at the opposition here. Might be able to produce from this position. Morata is up there. A bit short with the clearance. Oh, danger here. Nicely blocked. Well, just a quick reminder, more live football coming your way here on EA TV. Hope you might enjoy this game.
What a chance this is.
And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Good job my bro.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Martin Baturina. Promising attack this. Morata. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And space to cross it. And it might be. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Oh, he looks threatening. Still be able to do a bit of damage. And pull back. And possibilities here. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Well, winning back possession. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
ฤดูกาลสุดท้ายครับของโทโบริกับ AC มิลาน ปล่อยเด็กๆไปหาประสบการณ์ก่อนดีกว่าทั้งคู่เลยไม่งั้นไม่ได้ลงแน่เฮลิเคนก็โหดแล้วเกิน
All eyes on Harry Kane. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. I'm greatly looking forward to bringing you live coverage of this match being played in Serie A. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
And they kick off here. Matteo Guendouzi. And Matteo on the ball. Well-timed tackle. And the shot. Able to get his body in the way. Well, it's impossible to escape the conclusion that Harry Kane is just a thorough professional. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him today?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line has been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
Well, he was keen to give that one a go, sadly lacking a bit of accuracy. Kane. Nicely timed tackle. Tavares. It's with Roberto Firmino. Wesley Said. Giving the ball away. Ansgar Knauf. Now what can they do from here? Firmino. Good physical play. Can they get themselves in front here? And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And Kane comes into the move. Good looking attack this. That was going in. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Cataldi. Ansgar Knauf. Not the best challenge, free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Will it happen for them? Appear to be in two minds. Terrific block there. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got... And played short. Can they get in behind them? In search of space. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Deep delivery. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is. Knauf. Roberto Firmino. Ansgar Knauf. Able to skip past his man. And he was able to make amends. Harry Kane.
Well, the hosts have dominated the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
Well, first they have a bit of defending to do. Angles it back. And there it is! 1-0! Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. Mickey van de Ven. Sandro Tonali. Well, he's been ruled offside. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Knauf. Chance to cross. Oh, danger here. And he takes it on. Oh, a tremendous block. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, the reported fee of around £35 million represents a really good deal for them. He's talented, yes, and he's also a really top-class professional. And that attitude will rub off on some of those players around him, that's for sure.
could be troublesome. And in the right position to read it. Now here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. And now to level the game. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Now, he has teammates around him. Oh, great attacking play. A chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. And a substitution in the offing. Corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
Yes, another goal for Calgary. They've pulled it back to 3-2 with 65 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Might work out, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
What a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
The referee spot. And it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserves his book in there.
Well, that didn't go exactly to plan. And no wonder he's getting a few icy stares from his teammates.
Yeah, that's a complete waste. He was never going to score from there.
Van de Ven. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Possession given away. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. And the shot. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be... The winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power. The keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Now, options are plenty. Just the tackle that was needed. Now, I believe changing circumstances in one of the other games. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yes, another goal for Calgary.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Well, looking for a second of the game, but the keeper was equal to it.
Well, he's looked lively today, and that was another chance to add to his tally.
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Nice weight on the pass. Superb stop. Good looking move. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Yes, Derek, there was very little in it for much of...
a tutti per essere qui oggi. Direi di cominciare. Purtroppo
นั่นแหละทุกคนนาทีสุดท้ายของ EP นี้แล้วกันนะไม่ไหวแล้ว
The tension is palpable, and you can understand why. Two high-level sides about to... Hello, everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined, as always, by Stuart Robson. And we're focusing on live action from Italy's top division, Serie A. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And space to exploit, maybe. And drawing it back. It's got to be! Oh, it's gone in! A derby goal, the first of the contest. Electric! And they look as though they want to make this move count. And teammates to play it to. Mopping up defensively. Davide Fratesi. Well, it's always worthwhile tracking the progress of Lautaro Martinez. He can be... Martinez! The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Distributing it well. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Shown inside. And effectively carried away by the keeper. Federico Di Marco. And a lot to like about this attack, but they dealt with the threat posed. Di Marco. Running with the ball confidently. Could be a goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. He read it well. And showing the importance of which. But nothing.
ปึ๊บแล้วเรียบร้อยหมดตั้งแต่
ฟ้าโดนหมดเลยเนี่ย
Good defending it was.
Yeah.
Now we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Napoli. They've scored the opener with 28 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Di Marco. What can he do with it now? Davide Fratesi.
Oh.
Must be! And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
Now a short corner here. A good-looking ball. Oh, he's missed, but by a
อันนี้ไงมะนาวผงของอะไรอะ
Better contact than
คานอหรือรสดีไม่รู้
Technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Sandro Tonali. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Excellent strike! And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
And given away. Space on the flank. Direct ball into the box. Leao. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to level at the moment.
โอ้
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
เออโอเคฉะนั้นแล้วลูกเพื่อนนายก็จะประมาณนี้แหละ
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
เท่ากันเลย
Another goal for Napoli. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 42 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Was it a great clearance? And problem solved for now. And we will have just one additional minute. Takes the shot. Oh, there it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you
จะมาต่อกันนิดนึง
impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But there's still plenty to do from here.
ถือว่าการเรียนหนังสือได้ผลแล้ว
Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
That is that for the first half here. Well, what about that? So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And support available. Opportunity it is. Listen from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Who can he pick out? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Credit due, a good intervention. Davide Fratesi. Salah. And very deftly cut out. A chance perhaps. Oh, he saved it well. Delivering it. Well, really it had to be further away from the keeper. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, at the reported price of £75 million, I think it's about right. Yes, we know he's really talented, but he can also be consistent. This will be a really interesting signing.
Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Streets.
Real concern for the bench now.
And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Time for a change then.
Let's take another look, and it's a technique that we don't see enough of, using the outside of the boot, and on this occasion, to great effect. What a goal that is.
Underway again. We can't complain about a lack of entertainment. 3-3.
ได้น้ำตาลไหม น้ำตาล
How to put in a clean tackle. Good idea.
ไม่ต้องเผ็ดมากเลย
Well, it might still work out for them. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully, I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, let's see what they can do here. Well cleared away.
มาก่อนก็ได้ขายก่อนคนมันก็จ้องซื้อตลอดเวลาเลย
Alexander-Arnold. And you need your defender to take charge. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Now, perhaps they can counter from here.
คนมันก็จ้องตลอดแล้วร้านหมายัง
Very effective passing sequence. Really good build-up, but no end product. Has a go. Vital intervention. And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details.
It's a goal for Napoli. He shot far post, the keeper.
Oh, great header. Smart stop, though.
แต่หนอนที่ตื่นก่อนก็คืออาหารนกไง
And unfortunately we did have to cut Alex off there. Just to confirm, Napoli have scored in that game. And Kane might mean business. And a goal! Oh, what it could that be? A dramatic turn of events.
Just look at this pass.
ของผูกขาดเนี่ยยังไงก็ขายได้
Kane makes no mistake. He never really looked like missing, did he? What a goal that is.
ไอ้อย่างน้ำอย่างเงี้ยมันเปิดมันก็จะขายได้ก็เปล่าก็ไม่รู้น้ำหวานเนี่ยร้านข้าวก็จะมีเวลาของเขาเช้าถ้าเปิดเช้าก็ขายตอนเช้าได้ด้วย เช้าก็ขายได้ด้วยถ้า
So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got.
ร้านตำสั่งเนี่ยเปิดเช้าตอนเช้าก็ขายได้ตอนเที่ยงก็คนก็มาอีกรอบหนึ่งแต่ยังไม่ได้ให้มันเลิกจะปิดก็ปิดขายได้เช้าได้เที่ยงแล้วเย็นนี่ไม่ต้องขายก็ได้
La ringrazio per aver accettato di venire ai nostri microfoni.
ไม่เป็นไรอย่างน้อยFA Cupก็มีทีมใหญ่ตกรอบเป็นเพื่อนมีอาร์เซนอลตกรอบเป็นเพื่อน
Abbiamo finito.
เชลซีแมนซิตี้ก็เข้าไปโอ้ไอโดนเยอะโดนได้ไม่ใช่เล่นอย่างนี้ยุคคอปก็เคยโดนซิตี้5-0มาแล้วแต่ไม่ให้เล่นอย่างนี้เล่นอย่างนี้มันไม่เห็นทางชนะเลยอ่ะไม่เห็นทางเขาจะได้ประตูคืนเลยอ่ะยุคคอปมันยังแบบว่าโดนก็จริงแต่มันก็ยังบุกจนเสียประตูอ่ะเข้าใจไหมอันนี้มันอะไรให้เขาต่อบอลมากินนิ่มชงซ้ายชงขวาแตะเข้าไปยิงเข้าถ้าเจอปารีสไม่ต้องไปดูเลยเทะแน่นอนยุคคอปถึงจะแพ้ยังไม่อยากปิดทีวีขนาดนี้นะดูนี่โอ้โหโดนปุ๊บขนาดนี้ไม่อยากดูแล้วปิดทีวีอ่ะ